Is there concern in the Michigan side, or they feel confident going into this game?
I've been perusing several message boards, which, as you know, is the peak of our industry. You just got to search message boards and you got to see how the public is. You got to gauge the public temperature. And it has come to my attention that both Michigan and Alabama fans feel they have a significant edge in this game. I don't think either one of them do. I think it's going to be a great game. I don't think Vegas is stupid when they hung that number out there that still exists today, by the way. So if anyone has a massive edge, the sharpest people in the world don't know about it. But I think there may be a rude awakening of sorts, in a sense that I think some of Michigan's defensive statistical dominance has been built on total inferiority in the Big Ten offensively. I did not just say, I'm not talking to you guys, I'm talking about the folks who are about to take this and run with it. I didn't say they're not very good defensively. They're very sound defensively. I am saying that had I thrown a few more Ohio States, or if I threw an LSU on their schedule, I don't think they're holding LSU to whatever, their yearly average was, points per game. And so I think there'll be plays to be made. That's just a defense, though, that's so good at sitting back, taking advantage of your mistakes. And if you look at Michigan offensively, their statistical profiles average at best. Well, that's because they hadn't had to drive fields, because they've been set up with short fields all year from their defense. Their defense has either scored or set them up inside plus territory. So I know it's so easy for us to say, oh, if Bama doesn't turn it over, Bama wins. Well, that's the whole point. Are they going to turn it over? Because at some point you got to be aggressive, and that's the risk reward of aggression.
You mentioned turnovers, and that's something Michigan does not do. You can dog out opponents, you can do whatever you want to Michigan, but they do not turn the football over, and you wonder what their reaction would be if all of a sudden they get a spate of those, one or two turnovers. Does that get in their head a little bit?
Yeah, it would. Well, I mean, it's a veteran-laden team, so I'm not saying they would be visibly shaken on national TV, but I think it would. My biggest fear for Michigan in this game is, what if Bama's front is able to get after JJ McCarthy, which they will, and they can't run the ball? What if they're very limited running the ball? Because they cannot win this game if they can't run the ball. Bama can. Like, there are paths where, like the Georgia game, Bama's under 3 yards per carry on the ground, and they still find a way to win the game. I don't think there's that path for Michigan, short of being +4 turnovers or something like that. So that's the great unknown to me. McCarthy, for as good as he was last year, including in the semifinal game, they scored 45, albeit in a loss, but they had to answer TCU. This year, back half of the season, pedestrian numbers at best. The counter to that would be, well, he's been banged up. Okay, well, we just gave him 3 weeks, so I should see the best version of JJ McCarthy, seemingly, in his time at Michigan in this game, and they're going to need it, because I'm not sure of a lot of things these days, but one of them is, I don't think Michigan is just flat out winning the game, running the ball down Alabama's throat. I don't think anyone would do that. Georgia didn't do it. I don't think anyone's going to do it.
I agree with that.
That would be my biggest fear.
Hey, would you give me this? And I've said it for a couple of weeks. I think 3 of the teams in the college football playoff right now are playing with house money. I think if you're 3 of the fan bases, you can be like, Washington, year 2 under DeBoer, man, we are heading in the right direction. Sark, year 3 at Texas, heading in the right direction. Alabama, from where they were in September to making this unbelievable run, knocking off Georgia and getting back to a college football playoff. To me, it's house money. Alabama fans might disagree. But Michigan is the one team that not only needs to beat Alabama, they need to win a national championship, or the narrative behind Jim Harbaugh completely changes.
Couldn't agree more. The pressure in this entire field is on Michigan.
Yep.
Think about this. When's the last time we watched Bama go into a semifinal or title situation where the pressure wasn't on them? Because that's the situation here. To be very clear, this is not new. Beating Ohio State's not new for Michigan. They've done it 2 years in a row, 3 years in a row now. Making the playoffs not new. They've done it 3 years in a row now. Being in the national championship game, winning a national championship, as NFL talk once again circulates around your head coach, as a lot of these dudes who have been the nucleus of this team are about to depart for the next level, this is do or die time for them. That doesn't mean they'll never get another crack at it, but statistically, just percentage-wise, this is their best shot. You never know if you're going to get back there again. I know it seems like the window's always infinite and it's going to be open once you've got it rolling. We saw that thing close on Dabo Swinney pretty quickly. We could see that thing close on Michigan. It could close on Georgia. It could close on anyone. And so I agree with you. The other thing about it is, not that I disagree with you on Sark in Texas, but it would greatly behoove Steve Sarkisian to win this whole thing, because it's about to get infinitely harder for him to win a national championship. Right now, he's got it set where his path is beat the, in terms of odds, beat the fourth best team in the playoffs, and then maybe beat a team you already beat this year. Coming up, you got to go through an SEC schedule. You got to win more games in the playoff. He has his shot right now to be national championship winning head coach Steve Sarkisian for the rest of time. And I'm not saying he'll take the Jimbo Fisher trajectory, but think about how far Jimbo rode that 2013 national title. If he didn't win that, how long would he have been able to survive doing what he did after that?
Yeah.
And so you buy yourself so much equity on the back end if you can win one of those things.